guys, welcome back to Indulge with Dimples. Guess what? It's Sunday, so thank you for joining. Thank you for being part of the crew, and thank you for all the new people that have subscribed, left a comment down below, and is enjoying the Sunday cooking lesson videos. So, all that said and done, and I got some people that's looking at the life journey. I need to update that, but we're not here for that. We're here to cook. It's Sunday. So we've been in the house, and we're into baking, and we're doing all nice and creative activities. Guess what? I got something that's fun, interesting, the whole family can do. It's easy, semi-homemade, semi store-bought, and it's brought to you with our love from our kitchen. And I believe everybody should have all this stuff in their pantry. If you don't, you just gotta buy a couple items from the store, and it's not gonna cost you that much. And I guarantee you'll find them at the store because everybody ain't looking for it. Now, that being said, I'm just gonna tell you, we're gonna make Danishes today. Easy, simple Danishes. You can eat it for breakfast, you can eat it for lunch, you can meal prep them, meaning this is not for people that's trying to lose weight, but the people just loving their body, that want to put some more loving on their body. This is for you. So follow me in the kitchen. I'm going to do the whole rundown. This video is not going to take that long, and you're going to love everything that we put into this. So, follow me in the kitchen. What else can you do but follow me? Alright guys, so I'm just going to give you the rundown like I always do of all the ingredients that you're going to need. Most of the stuff we have in our pantry. If you do not, just go out and get it. It's not going to cost that much, and it's simple and easy to put these delicious Danishes together. So, first thing you're going to need is some Crescent Roll dough. Now you can get the individual ones that look like triangles and you roll them up, or you can get the sheet. I have the sheet right here because I'm just going to make one big one, and it's going to be simple and easy. So you need one of these. You need some vanilla, or you can do almond extract, but I have vanilla, so I think it's going to be really good. You need a 4 or 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar or confectionate sugar. You're going to need 1 egg. You're going to need a lemon that I have right here. This is extra. It has some raspberries. You can use strawberries. You can use blueberries. You can use blackberries. I have some slithered or sliced almonds. Really good. You can use walnuts. You can use whatever. I'll take one of them out. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of sugar. You're going to need 1 block of cream cheese. And you're also going to need 2 tablespoons of whatever milk that you like to use. Simple and easy. So, let's get to it. Now, the first thing you want to do is make sure you sit out your cream cheese. And you want your cream cheese to sit out so it's room temperature and that it's soft. If you do not sit this out prior to, it's going to be a little hard for you to mix up. And I let mine sit out for about an hour. But if it's not as soft as you need it to be, you can always pop it in the microwave. So we're just going to dump that in there. And I think your girl might need to pop this in the microwave. So you're going to need to get you a pan that you can put your dough on. Or you can use a silicone mat that I have right here. And they don't cost that much, and I actually bought this from TJ Maxx, or you can go to At Homes or anything. So you want to go ahead and open up your biscuits or your dough. And how do y'all open these up? Like, I hate to open, like, how do y'all open them up? Some people like that popping effect. Some people don't. I don't know. I saw a video they show you how you really supposed to open these up, which clearly I don't know. Yeah, that's all I do. Alright, so we're going to take it and roll it out. So, we're going to check on our cream cheese. And I actually took the cream cheese out of the microwave, and it only was in it for 30 seconds. You don't need any blender or anything like that to make this Danish. So, it's very simple and easy. It's very soft to the touch. So, that's what you want. And next thing you want to go ahead is add in your 1/4 cup of sugar. You want to squeeze about 2 tablespoons of lemon in here. Make sure you catch the seeds. This is a real juicy lemon. Okay. And you want to go ahead and mix it up. And you want to add you about a teaspoon of vanilla extract or whatever extract that you like, or almond. And mix it up really well that it doesn't have any lumps. Taste it. Make sure it's sweet enough. But not too sweet. So I like because the lemon has a little tart taste to it. And then I also like that it's not too sweet, but it's sweet enough that you know this is how a Danish is supposed to taste. And now what you want to do is go ahead and pop this in the top of your freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and preheat our oven to 350, and we're going to start working on our next step for our Danish. So you have your dough out, and what you want to do is go ahead and crack your egg. And your egg is just to brush the outside of the dough so you can make sure that it's nice and golden when you're cooking it. And the egg is just to brush the outside of the dough. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to work this dough out a little bit more so it can be a little more rectangle. And at this point you can be very creative and you can make individual ones, or you can actually make one big one. And I made individual ones and my family loved it. So I'm just going to make one big one so that I can just cut it up and divide it to them. Now, what you can do for this, we know that this is going to be our middle part, so we're going to score it just a little bit, just a little bit. You don't want to deep cut it or anything like that. So you know that our filling is going to go right here. And I'm actually want to go ahead and diagonal cut these. Now this, you actually want to go ahead and give it a nice split or go a little deeper into the cut. And when I say deeper into the cut, you're able to pick up the dough just like so. Don't cut too deep. Alright. And I'm going to do that to the other end as well. And I'm going to go ahead and score the other sides. Just cut into them diagonal so we can have a fold over situation. Repeat on the other side. Alright, so after that's been scored, you're just going to let it sit just for a little bit because we're about to come back and get to that. Now, we're going to go ahead and pre-make our icing for the toppings. So you want 2 tablespoons of powder or confectioner sugar. You want to go ahead and put a little bit of lime in here, or lemon, whatever you have on hand. Just a little bit, because this is very sweet. And you want to use whatever milk that you have available and just add a couple splashes. Not too much. Start off small and work your way up. Then you want to go ahead and take your spoon or whatever you have on hand, and you want to mix up your icing. You don't want your icing too thick, but you don't want your icing too thin. I like this sweet lemon because it gives it a little tart taste, but it doesn't make the icing too tart and it doesn't make it too sweet. Because powder sugar can be very sweet. So make sure you give it a taste. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for this type of consistency. I don't want it too thick and I don't want it too thin. And you just make sure you get all the icing or you get all the powdered sugar mixed up very well. And we're going to use that later on in our recipe. This has been sitting for 5 minutes and we're ready to take it out. It has came back to its consistency of being a little bit thick. And all you're going to do is go ahead and put this in the middle of, let's move it out the way. You're going to put it in the middle of where you did a little scoring so you know your outline of where you need to put this at. And you just want to spread it out because this is going to bake, but it's not going to bake as it's going to ooze out of the pockets. So just make sure you put it in the middle and pile it up. Make sure I have a nice bite. Now, this is where you can get creative. You can actually braid it if you know how to braid, or you can do what I'm gonna do and do a nice little fold and pinch. So I want it to look really cute and decorative. That might be creative. Just do your best, because clearly I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's all about the taste. All about the taste. Alright, and then I'm going to pinch the bottom like so. And I'm going to pinch the top like so. See? Just do your best. Now you're going to take your egg and you're going to dip a little bit of your brush. If you have a brush. If you don't have a brush, it's okay. You can use your hand. And you want to go ahead and just brush the outside. That's how you're going to get that nice golden brown color. You want to preset your oven to 350, and then once it beeps or the timer goes off, you want to go ahead and sit this in the oven. It does not take that long to bake because all we're baking or all we're looking for is the dough to get golden brown. Now you don't want it to get too dark, because if it gets too dark, then it gets too hard, and you don't want a hard Danish. Okay? That is not what you want. It's a hard Danish. So make sure you brush everything so it can have that nice golden brown color. And I'm going to show you how to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay? Literally, I'm about to show you how to do this. So I think we got this brushed pretty good. Now, I'm going to transfer this over to my oven in just a few seconds. But I want you to realize we had the almonds, and we're going to make the almonds a little sweet and make them really tasty. So what you're going to do is take your almonds, and you're going to add a little bit of vanilla. Just a little bit of vanilla in your almonds. Give them a little pop. And you want to go ahead and add just a little bit of sugar to your almonds as well, because we're going to caramelize these almonds, okay? And just add a little bit of sugar to the almonds. And you want to mix them up. And I'm going to actually sit these almonds on the side of our pan or side of our dish, because I want them to caramelize up. And then when they get done caramelizing up, we're going to actually sprinkle the almonds on top of our Danish. So that's going to give it a little extra. So just spread them out a little bit. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you how this looks. Alright guys, so we are 15 minutes into this, and guess what I got for you? I got the Danish. I got the goods. I got the package. Ooh! Look at this. Look, look. Golden brown, like I told y'all it was going to be. It's still warm. I took it out. I took it off the rack. I let it sit. Baby. You hear that? Okay, so this is the color that you want it to be, because you know when you go in the store, this is the color of Danish. Now, if it goes past this point, you probably gonna burn underneath, because underneath is where we're looking to make sure it's great. So we have made a great Danish, simple, easy. Told you it wasn't gonna take that long, and all we're gonna do is dress it up. Now, after all I said, it came out pretty well, so I will really actually serve it looking like this. But you know, if your braiding technique or your folding technique didn't come out as well as we thought it was going to come out, remember the 2 birds with 1 stone, the almonds. So I took these out halfway, because if you don't take them out halfway, they're going to burn. But here's the crunch. Baby, we had a roll this morning. So I took these out halfway. They're looking golden, crispy, and they're not burnt, and they taste absolutely amazing. This is the icing. I stirred the icing up a little bit more, and this is what the icing look like. So now what we're going to do is just drizzle, or you can brush the icing on top, and then we're going to add the almonds, and then we're going to cut it and get to eating. Okay? I mean, what else could we possibly do that will make this even better? So I'm going to actually just go ahead and brush some of this icing on here. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I cannot wait to taste this. This is going to be lovely. Now, if you wonder like why we just couldn't put the almonds on here when we was cooking it, because it would actually burn, and you don't want it to burn. So that's why we didn't put the almonds on here when we was cooking it in the oven. Now you just crumble it on top. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And when the icing dries up, the almonds are going to get stuck on there, and it's going to be really, really good. And I mean, just decorate it really, really good. Especially if you're not ready to cut it and you're going to wait to cut it when everybody comes in the kitchen. This might be like a centerpiece for breakfast, okay? Mother's Day coming up. Whoop, whoop. So, yeah. I think I'm going to have to just throw this out there a little bit early for everybody to make it. Okay? Drizzle a little bit more icing on top. Like so. Y'all, this is delicious. Get a couple raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, whatever floats your boat, whatever your people like. Put on there, you know, it's all about what your people like. Oh gosh, I'm just creative. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Alright, look at that. I'm so proud of myself. And you should be proud of yourself if you made this recipe, okay? So, until next time, I will see you next Sunday with a Sunday cooking lesson. You know, I'm always here for you, so be here for me. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you turn on your notification. Leave a comment down below, and make sure you look at all the cooking videos, because there's something there for everybody. Alright, guys, till next time.